Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a ukulele tutorial for Taunt by Lovejoy, so I hope you enjoy and let's get started. So in order to play this song, you're only going to need to use 3 chords. The first chord you're going to need is a C major 7, which should sound like this. The next chord you're going to need is a G major 7, which should sound like this. And the last chord you're going to need is a D, which should sound like this. And yeah, that's the only chords you need for the whole song. So the strumming pattern for this song is down, down, up, down, down. And that should sound like this. So down, down, up, down, down. So again, that should just be like this. You will be playing it pretty quickly, so in the end it should sound something like this. And yeah, that's your only strumming pattern for this song. So now let's get started with the first verse. You're going to start with your C major 7, and when you sing it and play it, it should sound like this. She's always asking, am I alright? And then you're going to go to your G major 7 and do it again with the next line. So, as if auspicious sought in my pipe. Then you're going to go to D. I'll find the answer or a good night. And then you're going to go back to G major 7. Thank God that time is short. Then you're going to go back to your C major 7 and just repeat that all over again. So, and yes, you always do that one thing. Then G major 7. When you wrinkle up the nose bridge. Then D again. I try to figure out what that meant. And then G major 7. I took it as a taunt. So you're just going to play C major 7, G major 7, D, and then back to G major 7 with the strumming pattern once. So now I'm going to sing and play that a little bit quicker, so like what it would actually sound like, starting with your C major 7. She's always asking, am I alright? As if auspicious out in my pipe. I'll find the answer or a good night. Thank God that time is short. And yes, you always do that one thing. When you wrinkle up the nose bridge. I try to figure out what that meant. I took it as a taunt. So now for the main chorus, you're going to do the same chords in that same order. So it'll be C major 7 to G major 7 to D and then back to G major 7. And with the same strumming pattern, except this time you're going to do the strumming pattern continuously. So it should sound more like this. So you're just going to do it but like over and over again. So you're not going to stop or anything. So yeah, let's get started. You'll start with C major 7 and it should sound like this. Remember way back then in school? Then you're going to go to G major 7. Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Oh. Then you're going to go to D. Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Whoa. And then when you go back to G major 7, you can just do 3 single down strums. So you can just do it like this. Whoa. Or you can just keep the strumming pattern going. It doesn't really matter. Then you'll go back to C major 7. I don't think I have a clue. Then G major 7, 'cause well, did anybody ever say no to you? Oh. Then D. Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Whoa. And then back to G major 7. So yeah, that'll be it for the main chorus. Now I'm just gonna sing and play the main chorus all together. Again, you're gonna start with your C major 7. Remember way back then in school? Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Whoa. I don't think I have a clue. 'Cause well, did anybody ever say no to you? Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Whoa. So the second verse of the song is literally just the same as the first. So again, C major 7, G major 7, D, and then G major 7. But I'm just going to sing and play through it real quick. So you're going to start with your C major 7, and it should sound like this. You're always trying to leave the table. Film class toilet breaks unstable. Don't you think that we can all tell? brain tick. I'm a listener, I'm a listener. So now the last part of the song that you need to know is the outro, which is basically the last verse. And the chords and everything are the same as the other two verses, so I'm just going to sing and play through it, starting with your C major 7. Get the number from the cat call as you're dashing at the front door. You glimmer, try and trash the cat talk. Think all the time is short. And yes, you always do that one thing when you throw and trash me under. I'm trying to figure out what that meant. I took it as a taunt. So that is all I have for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if it was kind of hard to follow along, but I'll put the link to the chords in the description so you can check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to leave any other recommendations for any songs and I can make a tutorial for it. Thanks, bye guys!